Hello, Tiger fans. Take two. Darren Whiting with the Tiger Club of Kansas City. We're here with our top three one-name individuals in Kansas City sports. Vahe, Blair, and Sam, thank you all for coming out today, and thank you for taking take two of our video. Hey, we'll start off. Basketball kicks off this week. Conzo Martin's team looking to get back in the tournament. What do they need to do to make that happen?
Well, I like where they're starting off. They got 7 of 9 guys back. They've got an infusion of young talent. You've got the Drew Smith finally eligible. And I think Conzo's got the program where he wants it to be. And we were sort of joking about this before, but first do no harm. Stop fouling as much. Jeremiah, that's going to be a key. I love his potential, and I'm excited to see them play. And I think they've got a fine shot to be an NCAA tournament team.
Play with the chip on their shoulder. Play with that pick 13th in the SEC chip. And this is a team that has enough back, as Vahe said, and I'm really looking forward to Jeremiah Tillman, seeing if he can take that, that next step to become a fringe NBA type player, and play mad, play angry. And look, this is a team that, just given what we know, that I think it's interesting how they're more respected locally than they are regionally or nationally, and I think they're going to prove us right and the outsiders wrong this year.
Yeah, I like the arc of Jeremiah Tillman's time at Mizzou so far, and if he can, it's always about the fouls, right? And I know at least in one of the exhibition games he had some problems with the fouling again, but it seems to me that team's going to go where Tillman and Drew Smith take it, and I believe that's an NCAA tournament bid. But I guess they got to prove us right.
That's right. It's all about this, right?
The rivalry's back. MU versus KU kicks off right here in Kansas City next year. That's good for Kansas City sports.
Yeah, it's a rivalry that a lot of us in this area grew up on. I had a lot of emotions, none of them positive when it went away. I thought it was really stupid and petty in a lot of ways of the reason that it went away. Thrilled that it's back. I think it's always been a bigger deal than some people on a certain side of the state line wanted to admit that it was. The 41 minutes in the exhibition, and there's just, sports are its best when it means something a little bit more. And I can't think of many non-playoff examples of games that mean more than Mizzou and KU playing each other.
I've always told friends in different parts of the country that don't know this area that look, Carolina Duke is a great rivalry, and there are others in basketball, Indiana Purdue. There's some great rivalries out there, but until you've experienced Kansas, Missouri, especially in basketball, there is no depth of feeling in a rivalry greater than that, just because of the historical nature of it. And to lose that it left a void in Kansas City, I thought. And even though the last couple of football games have never had more much to, in terms of competitiveness, those first two were unbelievable. The atmosphere, the competitiveness of the games, and those last two basketball games, oh my gosh, the Allen Fieldhouse and Mizzou Arena were just phenomenal, and I want that back. I just want that.
And like Blair, I felt the void, even though I've only been here since 2013 and hasn't been played since then, but it seemed like the first thing I wanted to write about when I got here, and got with Bill Self and found that as often when he spoke about it as, we don't need them and that stuff, but he kind of also always let on, out loud that he missed the rivalry. And so I'm glad it's kind of bubbled back up. Interestingly enough, I think one of the things that was the key here to it coming back was that Jim Sturck and Jeff Long knew each other when Jeff was at Arkansas, and this sort of started with football talk. But I think that's just a little harder to get done because they're going to have to move some games around later. But this kind of came up in the natural flow of things, and I think KU had other reasons maybe to want this to be in play again, but whatever, it's right and good.
So, VBS Awards, we've had time to think about it now, so we got a little bit of time. We've been able to go over this. Top 3 best dressed sports personalities, media, in Kansas City.
Well, it has to be media.
You make up the rules. It's your sports. So
If it doesn't have to be media, Bob Kendrick wins.
hands down. Absolutely.
In a landslide. Frank Bowl, Al Wallace. It's a low bar. There's not many.
No, well, there's nobody in our profession, in our industry, the newspaper industry, we're qualifying, and radio's below us when it comes to fashion.
Well, the three of us, these are clean shirts.
Well, that's right. My wife ironed one for me.
Top 5%.
That's right. here with Al Wallace, just to plug next week's Tiger Club.
He's strong.
How can I possibly add to that?
You can add Alex Schiffer. You're still not going to give him in.
No,
Still not fighting on Alex.
Yeah, Alex is yesterday's news. He's moving on.
Matt Moore gets Kansas City helps get Kansas City to the Super Bowl, just like Mike Livingston did back in the day. He's got to be one of the top 3 number 8s in Kansas City Chiefs history. Nobody wore it until 1980, the report came out. So got to be one of the top 3, right?
Well, now I'm more confident in saying that Nick Lowry wore number 8. It's a big drop after that. What'd you say, Morton Anderson?
Billy Joe Tolliver.
And then there's a gap.
Kyle Orton.
So yeah, he could be 3.
Okay, so he'll be in the top 3.
And I'm going to say that Matt Moore's already helped the Chiefs toward the Super Bowl. We may not see him again this season, but that was a nice win against the Vikings.
Sure was.
And from the home of the Westport Flea Market and the Kansas City Tiger Club, top 3 burger joints in Kansas City.
This place is phenomenal. The Westport Flea Market, the burger bar here is, I love getting my burger and then just spending more time than I need and piling on more condiments at the burger bar than anybody ever should. I love this place.
Somebody brought up Town Topic earlier, which is a strong number 2. I'm having trouble with the 3rd, but I know Sam Mellinger's got a lot of go-tos.
These are a little bit high dollar, so take that for what you will. But there's a Kobe burger at Tannen that's fantastic. And Char Bar. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I've never gone there and ordered the burger, but I was there and somebody I was with ordered the burger and had a bite. And it was fantastic. I would still go.
Did you know the person?
Was it relative? Yeah.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. And speaking of that, Q39. Same thing happened at Q39. I eat with burger people. What can I say?
So these are 3 of the top reasons to sign up, subscribe to the Kansas City Star. How can folks do that for general and also for the Sports Pass?
It's our belief that if you Google Kansas City Star Sports Pass, you will come to a link that will give you the opportunity for $30 a year to get on board and follow us through. Maybe you can even find one that is the broader product for $50 a year, which is a pretty darn good deal too.
Get out and sign up for that, folks. Sports Pass, Kansas City Star. We need Vahe, Blair, and Sam coming back every year. So thank you guys for coming out today. Next week we'll have Al Wallace, as we plugged earlier, the Tiger Club. So be sure to check us out, kctigerclub.com online.